Before learning our first chord, there are a few important things that we need to learn first. One is posture, making sure that we're sitting in a comfortable place where we can actually play the guitar, and usually that means sitting on an edge of a seat or a chair and with our feet on the ground, and some people prefer to cross their legs, to support the body of the guitar. There's a diagram here which actually shows a really good example. Another thing that we need to remember is also to keep our fingernails short. If we've got long fingernails, the nails would actually interfere with pressing down on the strings and actually cause a lot of buzzing sound, and more likely they're going to slip on the string as you press down anyway, and you'll hear either buzzing or you'll find you get a dull sound. So always keep your fingernails short as much as possible. Another thing that is also important is also where we place our fingers on the neck of the guitar, and also where we place our fingers and our hands on the body of the guitar. If you're left-handed, then just reverse the left hand and right hand instructions. Okay, saying that, now what we need to understand is a little bit about what our fingers do. Now, I mentioned before I'm right-handed, so just reverse the instructions. On my left hand, which is the hand where I'm going to be forming chords on the neck of the guitar, thumb, this actually goes at the back of the neck of the guitar to actually support the guitar. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we follow chord diagrams, these are the fingers 1, 2, 3 and 4 that we'll actually be using. And then on our right hand, a slightly different system. We've got our thumb to our index, middle, ring finger. These fingers are used for picking styles, and sometimes we use our little finger or pinky. So some people use like these 3 fingers instead, and then some people use these three fingers instead. That's perfectly fine. Whatever works for you and what you find comfortable. Another thing that we need to learn is about the chord and note sequence. In music, we only use a certain arrangement of notes and chords, and these go as following. As you can see in this diagram, you can start at any note, it doesn't really matter, but the sequence is the same. So we have A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and back to A again. Now you might be asking, well, why isn't there a B sharp and an E sharp in the diagram? I'll explain that further in another video.